Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Thank y'all to everybody who has been rocking with us all night. We had a really good beginning to the show. We opened it up with our brother Gene making his debut and Big Bro Joe in the room. And then, of course, we had our brother Dawood Anyabwile, who is an Emmy Award winner, as well as the creator and illustrator for Brother Man Comics. Of course, we had the interview with our sister Beverly Johnson, who is the cousin of Alex Haley, as well as a descendant of Chicken George, as seen in the miniseries Roots, as well as the book. Had a great show, and it's time for us to move on. We have the usual suspects have rejoined the show. Of course, a couple of the folks that were here earlier, I'll bring them back in, but I want to introduce the folks who haven't had an opportunity to get in with us tonight, and so I'm going to do that. You hear our sister join us every Saturday. She is the brand spanking new co-host of the show on Saturday afternoons. It's called I Got Something to Say. Our brother Tavon leads the show, and his co-host is joining us here live from the Den of Legacy Internet Radio. Our sister Nick.
What's up?
What it do, yo?
You know I'm the girl from around the way.
With the bamboo earrings.
At least two pair.
Yeah.
Fendi bag and a bad attitude.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, when we said that joint the other day, I was like, that's gonna be our thing, like for the history of forever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I'm glad. So you doing all right?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I can't call it, man. It's been a good day.
Okay.
I'm glad that everybody is here, and I'm ready to move and have an outstanding show. You ready to rock?
I'm ready to roll.
All right, that's what it is. Of course, you hear our sister join us on the 4th Monday of every single month. She is a Legacy Internet Radio staple. She's been with us since the beginning. Happy and honored to have my little sis here. Dating Pool Diva, author Charisma, Legacy Internet Radio sponsor, Free Spirit Enterprise. What's up, sis?
Hey, how you doing?
Outstanding. You doing all right?
I'm good. Can you hear me on this thing? Can you hear me?
I probably would have said I can't hear you if I could hear you.
Okay, just want to make sure.
The fact that I just
Mic
kept
check.
moving
1 2
and
1
stuff,
2.
and I just started talking to you as if I could hear you.
I just wanna get on your nerves.
Must mean that I can hear you. You know what I'm saying? And here you go, trying to make things weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, some folks. So, but love you, sis. You doing all right?
Love you too. I'm good. No complaints. You?
Yeah, man. If I was gonna complain, it doesn't matter because don't nobody want to hear from me anyway. See, you see how you hear how Joseph
Gene,
is acting.
Do we even care that he complains?
I mean,
seriously, do we care? Seriously, can you turn the mic on so you can answer? Damn.
Just flip the switch up, man.
Damn, how many brothers does it take to turn on the microphone?
Well, right now I take 3.
You know what I mean? Like some folks, man.
And to answer your question,
nope,
not really.
Yeah.
And I'm really not liking him right now.
It's just a continuation from earlier,
man, I'm really not liking him, but it's all good. So I'm glad though. So we ready to rock. Our sister Dating Pool Diva, you have the con, as they say on Star Trek. I'm ready to hear the Diva Diaries. I'm efforting, that weird awkward music that you make me play, so that you can do that weird awkward dance that you like to do. It's just, she does this little weird thing. I'm playing her music right now, and I told her before I can't play it like super loud because YouTube be trying to block me and stuff.
I can't really get my groove on. I have to pretend I can hear it.
Can you hear it now?
No.
It's a little better.
I'll pretend it might.
Yeah.
I'm a diva.
I'm gonna fake it, man.
I'm a diva.
Yeah, man. You're a lady. You should know how to do that.
Y'all been faking all your life.
You know how to do that.
I hope that ain't one of the topics.
Yeah. Well,
Women, do you fake?
Shy.
We can always talk about new and different topics. Off topic.
Yeah.
I'm open to that.
Dating,
but they all lead back to the same thing.
What's that, Gene?
Yeah, please tell me.
Enlighten us, please.
Uh-oh.
Either you about it or you're not.
About
Okay,
About it, about it.
What's it?
About it, or just about it?
What is it?
We about it,
That's
it.
the question.
Depends on the mood and depends on how about it that you really can be. Either you have hang-ups or you don't.
See, he started already.
The trick
She ain't
to
even-
the
she ain't-
have,
she ain't even
not
asked.
the about.
She ain't asked all them questions.
I'm
I
gonna
said if it's about.
no, but I'm gonna give you the whole road.
Don't make this a twi after dark though.
It ain't a try after dark. It's just simple.
No, this is the
you
dating
about to
pool
be a
diva.
All right,
a
well,
troublemaker. I could tell.
This is,
Alright.
the, this is the first time tonight that we've had an opportunity to open up the phones. And so everybody, first of all, I don't know if I said this before, but all the cell phones should be on vibrate. The Facebook Live, say peace.
Ew.
Yo, Facebook
Hey, y'all.
Live, you know, we're here.
If you scared, get a dog.
If you scared, get a dog, like whatever that was he just said. 804-402-2893 is the number to dial. You want to rock with us, we're going to roll with you. Dating Pool Diva, what you got?
Okay, so I have a question here that is, I guess, like a hot topic or something that will spark discussion, and my friend to my left here will really jump in on this. Okay, so listen up. This is the question. You're in love and planning to get married, okay? The night before the wedding, already you know this going left.
Yeah, this don't sound like it's going to be good.
I don't want to answer.
The night before the wedding, the ex-spouse, you know, whether it's a woman or a man, of your fiance calls you to inform you that he or she was married to your spouse for 10 years and have been divorced only for a few months, okay? You've been with this person for 2 years. So this is news to you. What do you do about this? Who wants to chime in?
Okay, so question: why is she bringing you this information?
Well, obviously
How
she
did she
wants to
get my
cause
number?
trouble.
How did she get my number?
Facebook.
Oh, yeah,
That's why
she
y'all
can
need to
look
stay
on
the hell off it.
internet. She can find you just about anywhere.
Well,
You know,
to
it's
answer
easy.
your question of what I would do, I can't speak for everybody else. Honestly, not a darn thing, because
You got to do something.
No,
You're
I-
supposed to get married tomorrow.
and what? The same issue was there before she was gonna marry me. So
Yeah,
what's the
I was gonna say,
difference?
does this change anything?
So
Hell yeah, it changed stuff.
It don't change nothing, because you know what? Just like my bachelor party, it will never, ever, ever, ever in my life be discussed.
No, I disagree. Diva.
Okay, well, let me clear this up just in case you're missing something. You've been dating this person for 2 years. They've been married for 10 years prior, and it's overlapped.
Well,
Okay?
okay.
So while you've been dating this person, they have been married.
10
They just
years.
recently got a divorce in the last few months.
Okay.
And they
Somebody
didn't tell, right?
And
So
now
somebody
this
didn't
is
have the
the-
conversation. So
But you
Yeah.
left. But did they tell me? I mean, I just found
No,
out.
you just found
I
out.
just
This
found
is
out
news
that she was
to you.
truly married. Me as a man, honestly, if I've been with this person dating this person for 10 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Oh, only 2 years. But
Yes.
she's been married to this person for 10 years.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to ask her, hey, explain this.
Right? Okay. And she explains it's the same story
The same story is
as what the spouse said.
They were fighting about who going to pay for it?
Lies.
Pay for your wedding?
No.
What are you talking about?
Pay for the divorce
Lies.
or what?
Let
I
me-
mean, for as the wedding, for as me,
Using
yeah,
lies as
I'm a drink, I'm
alibi.
a snap out a little bit. But if I truly love this woman, the wedding's still gonna go on.
Let
But
me
if
get-
I feel betrayed,
Hold on for a minute, Gene.
Let
Let's see what's
me,
going
let me get some let me
Okay.
get some love. Facebook Live, peace to you. Let me see, our sister Jamaica is checking us out.
Hey, Meekle.
We see our brother Mr. 3375 is checking us out.
Bruh.
all right.
We see our sister Tony is checking us out.
Tony.
Let's see, we got our sister Stacy from Twi After Dark is checking us out. and our sister Tiffany is checking us out. So peace to everybody on Facebook Live. Thank
What
you,
up,
thank you, thank you
y'all?
for rocking with us. Diva,
hello.
the Diva and Gene over here having a moment. Y'all y'all continue with
Did
that
y'all feel that?
thing.
We had a sidebar.
Whatever that thing it is that y'all doing.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
well,
clearly y'all not getting along, and it's probably the Diva's fault because she mean as hell.
Yeah,
But
the
she's
thing
half
about
as
it
grumpy
is
as you.
I mean, she has a valid
Half.
point. She feels like the man would have cheated on her because she was thinking that he was totally hers.
It's always the dude's fault.
Hold on.
Yes.
What did it say? What now?
And he was not truthful.
Okay, you gonna break this down into sections, right? Because you can't lump us all together like that. You got to either do the man first and the women second, or the
Okay, well,
you
you're
should do
next. This is the man.
No. What I'm saying.
You're a man.
No. What I mean is, you got to do it down from both perspectives, because it's two different perspectives that you're gonna get because it's men and women. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll do the man part.
You gonna do the man part?
I'll do the man part.
All right. Well, I'll do the women part.
He can speak. He can
Well,
speak for all the men.
honestly, truly,
No, he can
from-
speak to me.
Just me. I can't speak for all men. But if I've been dealing with this woman for 2 years and I'm thinking that it's just me, whatever. Okay, a piece of paper don't make you married, and that's where my decision comes in, because she might have had the chance to tell me, but yet she got afraid of what my reaction would be. It might not have changed what she thought about me as a person. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed as that she didn't trust me enough to turn around and get me, tell me the truth. Don't throw the flag on the
Threw
play.
a flag on that bullshit.
No, it ain't no bullshit. But am I gonna snap out? Are we gonna have a conversation? Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. But you got me to the point where all my feelings is in it, enough for me to say that I want to spend my time with you. Yeah, we about to have this discussion.
Facebook Live, he is lying. He is lying through his teeth.
Am I gonna act a fool?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
I mean, let's
You're
just-
going to
all
act
right,
a
he
fool.
gonna act a fool.
Forget it. All
Okay,
right,
thank
you
you.
know what? Forget it.
I mean, I would-
Scratch it. Forget it. I was trying to be nice to the radio.
Because you know what?
You know what? Hold
Because
up.
that's just as
but
bad as
you know what? Hold up. Real talk. I'll BS. I'll be nice on the radio. First time.
He half-stepping Marcus J.
So the bottom line is this. I'm gonna act. Can I say damn?
Yes.
I'm gonna act a goddamn fool.
Well, you ain't say God.
You ain't say
You
no.
threw
You
God
said just
in
that.
there.
Different.
Because yeah, she misled me. I'd rather her told me from the beginning. And you got 10 years in you with this person. So have you been creeping with this person?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be my
But
question.
wait.
Yes.
How is she creeping when she married to the man?
Let me. I always like to
Well,
give.
I'm the
She
side-
you the
evidently,
side piece.
I'm the side piece.
Yes.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. What you got, Marcus
I
J?
always want to give love to folks when they
Well, fuck,
checking
we might as well
in.
just have a threesome.
Always want to give love to folks when they checking in. My brother Matt in Jersey City is checking in.
Is that Big Bro?
No. This is one of my oldest friends from high school.
Okay.
My brother Matt, who we battle, but I love this brother and I know he loves me. Peace, brother. We always talk, and I appreciate you rocking and rolling with us tonight. Thank you, brother. Go ahead and continue.
So Gene has already sit there and finally came true, and because this ain't no half stepping with Marcus J, and we with the dating pool Diva, with the Diva Diaries, quit lying and tell the truth. I'm glad you finally did. Neek, thank you for stepping up and telling the, and calling and we call bullshit at the same time, because we all know as a man, let's be real, folks. Here we go. I'm like Steve Harvey.
now
Now that
you-
we done got the prayers out the way, let's go ahead and get it in.
So now that we done got all the pleasantries out the way, since you tried to, be all, you trying to make this smell real good, and it's straight up
And roses really smell like boo,
Yeah.
boo, boo. You going to jail.
So my question is, how does it feel now to know? Now, this is something that men have done for years and decades.
Ooh.
How does it feel now to be that side piece and you didn't realize you were that side piece?
I'm good.
Anybody ask you, Joe? I'm asking you, Gene.
This ain't I got something to say on Saturday.
I'm gonna act a fool because it's simple. I ain't sacking to no man.
Yo, she played you, son.
She really.
Yo, son.
Now, Grant, don't get me wrong. You winning the prize.
Well,
at the
Joe
very
got my
end.
bail money because he know I'm going.
We ain't going. Cause
I said I'm going.
no, you ain't going either.
Well, get a shovel.
And a bag of lime.
And a bag of lime.
And I
and some
keep 'em.
tomato plants.
But what I'm saying, see, quit playing. But I mean, Gene said the truth.
I'm just letting this chick know that she about to go down under.
As a man, another man is not going to sit there and well, I take that back. I can't say all. Let me back up, Diva. I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, you can't speak for all.
I can't speak for all. I know there are and I'm gonna say men. I'm not gonna say males because it's a difference. Males might take that. It's some males that might take that and start to crying and snotting up and everything like that and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to you and no. But a man might, I'm gonna tell you, this might be real serious. We might go oops upside your head. You heard that old song, 1973? Oops upside your head. I said oops upside your head.
Wait a minute. Wait.
No, ain't no wait.
No. But a real man, it would be in his feelings. He would be truly in his feelings.
No.
Because key word that she said that you are in love. Mm-hmm. You're in love, and this is the person that you plan to spend the rest of your life with.
Well, she broke that. That's done. That's a wrap.
Within a matter of what 20 of what?
We going to the strip club.
Really?
Wait a minute, hold on. Who going to strip
Oh,
club?
you gonna get redemption on yours?
I'm about to be ignorant.
Redemption?
No, he gonna pay her back.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna get her back too. I'm gonna get her back when I get a ring. I'm gonna go find the ugliest chick I seen and marry her.
No, I ain't doing that. I
ain't gonna lie to you because I'm nasty.
You only have 24 hours to come up with this.
Yo, you ever heard that song?
He better not have a sister.
Ooh. What about the ladies? I need to know what the ladies.
Well,
All right, Diva, you and Neek. What's up, man?
I'm gonna ask Neek what she thinks.
So, roles reverse.
Flip.
So roles reverse. I find out that my significant other was married at the same time we were engaged,
Right.
and getting ready to get married.
Right.
Okay. So
She called you the night before.
first of all, yes, I would be ticked. I'd be pissed, enraged, angered. You wouldn't be dealing with Neek. You'd be dealing with that other chick that I don't like.
Well, you're special.
Okay. No. Because you ain't gonna make it down the aisle. Not in one piece. Not
Well,
gonna
I know you're special because you have that anger issue. You know what's that other? I seen that lady before.
Uh-huh.
And
the Gemini in me?
and that's just your excuse to act off.
No, it's not. It's not little. No, it's not excuse. No.
Well, see, we know you'll cut him in the middle of the night.
I sure will.
And see,
Oh goodness.
that might have been why he was
I will
afraid
gut
to
you
tell
like a hog.
You know, but he still loved the cookies and everything that you baked and cakes and all that went with it. You know,
And the licks and tricks.
Did he say big? What the?
But the bottom line is
And flying through the air and spinning on the
everything
ceiling
everything
fan.
that you did, and he just didn't want to let it go.
No.
But he didn't know how to tell you that he lied from the beginning.
But the thing about it is, what kind of man am I dealing with if I cannot trust him at his word?
But can I ask you a question?
The average man.
I know. No.
That's-
Whoa.
Back up.
Hold up.
The average. Will you let me finish before y'all jump in?
No, because you did that. You did.
And I'm saying from a woman's perspective.
When I say the average man that pretends to be a man, y'all didn't let me finish.
The male. So you
Male.
meant male, like we said, like
The
I
average
differentiate.
male that pretends to be a, you know, the one that soon as he get mad, the first word come out of his mouth, I'm a grown
Ass man.
Who's not a grown ass man?
Those are the ones that you deal with. You know, he barely got a belt. He don't own one. He barely keep a job.
He don't have a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of.
Put it like this. Let me break it down. He ain't got no APT. He ain't got no CAR.
and
He ain't got no MONDY. He sit at home and look at you and wait for you to come home. He don't even cook you dinner, wash your dishes. But those ones that you love, that's the one that you're running down the aisle with. But you got the one that's working
Is he in
hard,
his feelings,
doing all
Marcus
the
J?
things.
Is he in his feelings?
I ain't in my feelings. I'm just breaking it down.
You breathe.
Like it is.
Yeah, that felt like it was.
Do you need a tissue?
Dude, did something happen in your prior life,
Oh
bro?
yeah, I was
Yeah,
a dog.
I've been
there.
That breakdown sounded real
Personal, yeah, that was real personal right there.
Ain't no half step on Marcus J live
Yeah,
from
wasn't
the
no
damn
half stepping on
Legacy Internet Radio. We getting a couple of hits. Our sister Jessica is checking us out in Philly. Peace to
Hey,
you,
Jessica.
sis. Of course, we got our brother Mike, Big Mike, who joined us here on the
Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike, who joined us in the den a couple of weeks ago here on Legacy Internet Radio. Checked in. Our sister Ashley of Joy and Body Radio is in. You can hear her on Wednesdays from 7 p.m. until she finishes on Wednesday night, 7 to 9 actually, before Absolutely Alpha comes on at 9:30. Diva, you got another question for us?
Well, no, I'm still asking on this one.
Okay.
Are you guys going to get married the next day?
Okay, so we didn't finish
No,
this one.
no.
No.
No, it's absolutely.
No, that's
Calling
absolutely.
off the wedding.
You lucky I ain't going
I
to
told
jail.
you he not making it down the aisle. Not with me.
Oh, he's going to be dead. Okay.
Yeah.
No, whoa.
No,
wait.
no. Then
no.
you'll get a girlfriend.
Wait. I'm not going to, no.
But guess what?
No.
That's what she
He
said.
may
Can you
he
make
may
it down
still
there?
be alive, but he gonna be missing some parts.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
Marcus
Elena
J,
Bobbitt?
do you have something to add?
Why?
No, he ain't.
No. Why?
You don't want to know words. You don't know the. You don't want to know the reason
Yes, I
why.
do.
All right. So, Diva, you going to do this, Diva.
All right,
Shoot me
so
the question one more time.
I'm
I'm
going to
just
shoot it
curious.
to you again. All right. So you're in love. You're planning to get married. You have been dating for 2 years. The night before the wedding, the ex-spouse of your fiance calls you informing you that he or she was married to your spouse for 10 years and have been divorced for only a few months. This is news to you. What do you do? All right, so for anybody out there who
So
wants
basically,
to pose,
basically the beginning of the relationship. And by the way, 804-402-2893 is the number to dial if you want to rock with us and kind of talk about this question. But if I'm hearing this right, basically the beginning piece of the relationship was built on the fact that your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever gender you are, the other person was still married, and
Yes.
you didn't know.
and you did not know anything about them.
I'll be honest with you. For me, I would need to know if there was any time being spent over there. If
Right.
there was time being spent over there, there's a different way that I would look at it versus there was no other time being spent over there.
Okay.
If there was no time being spent over there and I didn't know that they was married, but there's been some time period since, and I think the way the question was asked, that there has been a divorce during the time that we've been together.
Yeah, only a few months, and you don't really know if they've been together or not.
I mean, you don't know. I mean, that,
You only go by what they say.
it's a hypothetical question. You can never really answer a hypothetical question without there being some legitimate
Right.
feelings and stuff like that involved. Honestly, I can't say that I would not stay.
Right.
I honestly can't say that I would
We
not
not
stay.
getting married tomorrow.
But can you?
Yeah, we're not getting married.
We
tomorrow.
not postpone the wedding.
We got to postpone
When-
this
when-
thing because
when-
I need
But are
more
you gonna-
information.
But why ask the questions you don't wanna know?
When did
Oh,
I
yes,
find
I do
out?
wanna
The night
know.
before the wedding.
I found out
before
the
the
night
wedding.
before. Yeah, I don't know that we can
We're
do
not
this
getting
tomorrow.
married.
can't
We're
get
not
married.
getting.
Not
We
to-
We gonna eat the food.
Not tomorrow.
We're gonna have a party.
It's gonna be some good shrimp.
I can't honestly
We gonna
say
drink.
I can't honestly say that we're not getting married. But
Not
I
tomorrow.
but I can honestly say that tomorrow's probably
Not it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do one of those.
You know, I got you, bro.
I can show
We gonna be
up.
like
we
the
can
hamburger
we can show
Oh,
up
the
at
best man joint.
we can show up at the venue and say, you know, I want to thank everybody for coming.
Wow, that's a Marcus J, folks.
And,
wedding ring.
Because that's true. No,
We
that's
gon-
a
we
Marcus
gon-
J.
we gon- I want to thank everybody for coming. I appreciate this. Let me do this right quick. Right.
Do that.
I want to thank everybody for coming. I appreciate the fact that you all traveled and you came to see, unnamed lady person and me, tie our knot and commence our nuptials. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen as originally
He
planned.
has a speech already planned.
That's Marcus
And
J.
the sad part about it is he's thinking
this personal?
He's thinking about
Did you
this
roll?
off
This is
cuff.
freestyle.
Did you roll?
This is freestyle because like your favorite rapper, you give him
They
a
go off-
topic
yeah, they go
and he
off
go
the
off the
dome.
dome.
But he's dead serious. Y'all know that, right?
Because it sound like
No, you don't
Man,
understand.
forget all that. Your favorite rapper could go off the dome. Your favorite talk show host could go off the dome.
Yeah, I know that's
But
right.
you know, folks,
what
that
I
he
mean?
is dead serious.
Yeah, he
in
is.
what
Can I
he's saying.
Yes,
Can I
absolutely
finish?
Yeah.
Can I finish?
Yes, she can. Can you finish?
handling, my
yes,
man.
she can. Well, come on then.
Anyway, I'm going to finish.
I wish you come on.
You're not
This
your
is
feelings.
this is fun.
Back
and
up to, I thank y'all for traveling all the way down
You want me to
here.
back right there?
Yeah, back
Yeah,
up.
back on right there.
I'm
Back on right there.
freestyling.
Freestyle. Hold on, hold on.
Like
hold
a rapper. I give me a beat. I want to thank everybody for coming out and those folks who traveled. And I know that you guys have spent money and did everything, and I appreciate the fact that you love unnamed female and yours truly. Unfortunately, the wedding is not going to happen today, but I don't want you all to feel like your trip was wasted. All of this wonderful food, all of this wonderful event planning that you see here is not going to go to waste. Unnamed female and I are still in a good place. There's just not going to be a wedding today. And so what we're going to do, and then I turn, right? And this is a dramatic turn with a pause.
He turns with a pause.
I turn.
Do you look at me?
No, I ain't thinking about you right now. I'm going to turn dramatically and look at the DJ and say, DJ Big Bro Joe, can you play something appropriate for the situation?
What's the appropriate song?
Can you play something appropriate for the situation?
Hold on, let me cue it up. Can I kick it?
I mean,
Yes, you can.
You can do anything.
I said, can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to ask him to play something appropriate for the situation.
Let's get it on.
And listeners, this is
what Big Bro Joe gonna play.
This is what we're gonna play.
What's up? This is your man K-Dub, and when I'm down on 285 down in Atlanta, GA, maybe on I-64 in New.
That's what I'm gonna play. That's right there. That's what I'm gonna play. Did I do good, Big Bro? Did I do all right?
Boy, you
Look at him, all kinds of technical difficulties, trying to be fancy.
good.
Yeah, all right.
And you did the darn thing.
I did.
Hey, I just only want to know one thing. Since we not gonna have a wedding, can we put the midgets and the clowns back on the party bus?
No. There you go.
Midgets and clowns. What do the midgets do? They carry the
We invited
ring.
them from
What do they
last
do?
night. Because you know we got a party bus. Yeah, we
Hold up, yo. I want to know why you got midgets and clowns.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Legs
What
and
do the
eggs,
midgets and
man.
clowns do?
Legs and eggs. Legs and eggs. You got to have legs
It's a
and eggs.
circus. You're not having a wedding.
Midgets
You're
and
having a circus.
clowns.
Midgets and clowns. Legs
Midgets and
eggs.
clowns.
You don't know about that?
Hey,
All right, so
No.
we getting a hit social media.
Who that is?
Alrighty.
We getting a hit in social media. Let me see. My brother Matt is still listening. He says so many questions. Still married, like together or fully separated, just not officially divorced because the papers weren't signed in this question.
Then it's wrong, Matt. Let's not get philosophical and technical, big bruh. If you're not divorced with the stamp of seal of approval from his state, you are still married.
And Matt, he said that's rough. He's with me. Postpone. We're gonna have a makeup date to be determined.
TBD, not TBD.
To be TBD. And actually, I said to be determined. He wrote TBD. That's what he wrote. That's what I try to be cool, man. I'm sorry. And then Tiffany says, in 2 years, you would think that you would have been to their house. So that's a good. That's a
Wait a minute, hold on. Who would have been to who house?
well, either.
Wait a minute, hold on. I need to clarify.
After 2 years, you would have been to the crib that you would think that you would have.
but
They staying
Yeah,
together.
but yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
they
necessarily have to be
estranged.
staying together.
they was
They
They
could
staying
they could be
together.
living in a
together.
different state.
They just never signed the papers.
Shout out to my baby sis,
what
my
if it's
blood sis, my
Nettie
sister
Net.
Net is checking in with us right now. So say peace to my sis.
I
Peace,
can't see
Nat.
sis, but-
Peace up,
Hey,
What up?
babe.
And
There's my hand, sis. How you doing?
yeah. So that's what we got going on. So I see Gene.
We had
Ooh, I
more
saw that.
sidebar. I'm sorry.
I see.
He's like, what if
I
this,
see-
what if that?
I see Gene and I see the Diva over here having private committees and
Yeah,
stuff.
Okay, well, I'll tell you
And
what
other
I'll tell you what the private committee was.
Yes, sir.
Banking off the statements that she made, I understand the 10 years that the man never broke down and told you the truth.
Well, he was married for 10 years.
Yes, he's married for 10 years. He broke down and didn't tell you the truth. He had lots of moments to break down and be like, babe, I need to talk to you about something that's real serious at this moment. But 10 years or whatever, I understand that. You know, I can
Well, for 2 years, you couldn't tell me that you were married and getting a divorce?
2 years he had that time. So, he definitely wrong.
Right.
And the average dude, even the quietest guy in the world, I don't think that he's gonna do that. I don't think that he's gonna turn around and y'all gonna have that wedding. You know, bottom line is wrong, right is right. And even on the flip side, enough of beating the men up, if a female did that to a male that she was married for 10 years, she's been married for 10 years. She's been kicking it with the guy for 2.5, maybe 3 years, all right? The guy done fell in love with her, you know, his feelings all in it, everything, you know, he's happy.
Right.
He proposes to her. He breaks it down. And she like, yeah, he thinking it's all good. But then you get that knock at the door.
my goddamn door.
You get that knock at that door.
She was gonna keep it a secret,
But the whole-
forever.
But what's worse? What's worse than you being at the ceremony, at the wedding, and the other woman walks down the aisle in a wedding dress? That has happened.
Wait,
That
you
would be
mean
more embarrassing.
You mean
Too many
the wifey,
witnesses.
the ex-wifey?
Yeah, that would be worse.
The ex-wifey shows up.
No, what I'm saying is you go to get married and you've been kicking it with this guy, get married, and the side chick comes to the wedding in a wedding dress like we get married. We doing this.
Well, I guess
This
it's
ain't
gonna
no
be
sister wives.
I guess it's gonna be a glorious night.
All right, well,
No,
I guess
Can you imagine?
I mean,
But
but
look, hold on. We're gonna have to table that one and let it go. Diva, you got to go ahead because you
we're
about
gonna
to
have
get
to
some blood
talk
pressure
on
going.
the side. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting y'all too heated, man. All right, so I have another question for you guys. It was posted on the Love Revolution group. And basically, you know, it's like one of those tag meme type things. And it says, does the wife have any say in the dealings between a baby mother and the husband? So
Turn my mic off.
since y'all are so hype, I'm gonna give this to Nick over here. You know,
want me to take
yeah,
the
so y'all can cool, down
turn my mic
a
off.
little bit. You know, what do you think about that?
turn my
sister?
mic off too.
Okay, so your question on the table is, does the wife have any say-so between the conversations going on's dealings with the baby mama?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Can you expand on that? What type of dealings would the wife be part of?
Exactly. Now, that's what I want to clarify. Now, with the issue when it comes down to the children,
Okay.
okay? Because I am assuming that the man, her husband,
Right.
is not dealing with the baby mama on the other level. Meaning he ain't doing no sneak buys.
Right.
He ain't trying to get back with her. He ain't filling her head with no crazy crap. Trying to, you know, keep the peace between the two.
Right.
Okay? He can't. But you'd be surprised, some men are scandalous too. They like women. Did you just throw a flag on the play?
Yeah.
Nah, boo.
Because you know why you got that flag on the play?
Why?
Because I'm sorry, but this is just my years of experience. Any woman dealing with another man's baby mama, I'm sorry, but y'all get that insecurity feeling that's in maybe
really.
no
I can't agree with that. I cannot agree with that.
Okay, 99.5 of the women get that insecurity feeling that he with the baby mom because okay, he got kids, he got to deal with her regardless. They might be friends. They might be friends. They just end up separating for whatever reasons, whatever their problems is. And she still might be nice to him, like, hey, how you doing? They got cordial conversations, the whole 9 yards. In his mind, he not thinking about, oh, I'm gonna get back with her for a minute, I'm gonna play whatever. Or she
But
might.
you'd be surprised the number of men that do try to play that on the DL. They do.
I
But
understand
there
that.
are women out there that are, the wives are friends with the baby mama.
And what they at?
Okay? There are millions of them. Millions of them.
Well, they need to come out of the barn because they've been hiding because, unfortunately, you're far and few because a lot of women, again,
No, I don't
a lot
think so.
of women, I mean,
I don't think so.
I mean, it's a heated discussion when it comes to that because
Right.
a lot of women get upset about the baby mama. Because,
But what you have to understand is when you married this woman over here, even though you had a kid or two or whatever with this woman over here, when you married this woman over here, you became one.
Right.
So your decisions in your household are one.
But that makes
You
sense.
can't go off and make decisions without including your wife about your kids and your baby mama.
But see,
Yes,
that's
I
when
agree.
that's when a woman of that aspect is a grown-ass woman who's not pretending. Because a lot of women, that issue is never really addressed because women will get upset with the fact that he's having a conversation with his baby mom, and because you don't hear the whole conversation, you instantly got that attitude.
804-402-2893 is the number to call if you want to get in on this discussion. Do you believe in what Gene is saying? Or do you believe in what Nick is saying?
Vanna White. Okay.
And yeah, I'm Vanna White. I'm Vanna Black.
He been a grandpa.
But,
Hey.
but the woman unfortunately, the wife gonna walk around the house with an attitude, and he trying to figure out why she got an attitude. A lot of them do. Maybe you're special. You that good kind of woman. You that good girl. You got the good Kool-Aid. You good.
Can I chime in on that? The wife may have an attitude only if there's some disrespect happening.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
But as a man, a lot of times, men, we're not thinking disrespect. I'm having a conversation with my baby mama. You know what? At that moment, it don't involve you. So let me handle what I need to do.
No.
Clarify that.
But Gene, to piggyback on what you're saying is, if you can come to me in your feelings about your baby mama because she has jumped out of pocket, she's disrespected you, she's called you this and she's called you that, and you're nothing close to a child of God. If you can come to me and you can air your differences about her and your disdain for her, then you can come to me and tell me that, oh, I had a pleasant conversation with so and so and so, and we're gonna plan to take the kids to the park. You can still have that conversation.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Because you still gonna
Why you gonna keep it a secret?
Why not?
First
Why
of all,
do you want your woman walking around thinking that
You gonna
can't
think it
have-
anyway.
You can't have a conversation with your baby mama unless.
First of all, my baby mama was ignorant. Let's be real. Well, I'm not gonna call no name, but one of them was. Anyhow, I'm just gonna say this to say that that's a very, very touchy and thin line, because women can sit here and say all day, and ladies, please, if you disagree with me, I don't care. But yeah, I'm that antagonist dude. I feel that regardless of the fact of whether you want, and your intentions can be holistic. Really, they can be holistic. But you never get over the fact that, number one, that's the baby mama, and she will always be in that man's life because of the children that he has. And regardless of what you say, there's always going to be an instance when it will turn and flip, and I guarantee you that will always go back to, well, you was with this.
It'll only
trick.
be in the event that
Okay.
if we feel like you have disrespected us or the house.
Okay, I'll give you a scenario. This is a base scenario.
But wait a minute, Gene, before you go into it, people, please, if you guys want to get in on this,
Yeah,
please
please
give us a
chime in.
call.
Yeah.
Chime in, give us a call. The phone hasn't rung yet, so the number is 804-402-2893. Again, 804-402-2893.
I know y'all ain't scared.
Okay, here's.
Don't be scared,
This
call.
is your
Don't be
this is your
scared.
real good scenario. Say you turn around and you walking in the house. You just getting off work. You know he's having that conversation with the baby mom.
So
You
baby
know-
mama stop by.
No, baby mama can't stop by.
No, that ain't happening. She on the phone. I'm trying to keep my house not tore up.
Okay.
Don't
I was gonna say.
Don't burn it
Okay.
down.
But
No,
but
my
you-
thing-
Can I interject?
Just let me finish that
Can
question.
I interject real quick?
Yes.
Real quick. Why are we assuming that there's an antagonistic relationship between the three?
Why? Because 95% of it will be.
Diva, and I mean,
Okay,
you have to be,
continue.
you have to have been in the
Okay.
position before, and honestly, I mean, have you been in that position before? Have you ever been the wifey or the girlfriend to somebody who has children?
Well,
to a man who has children.
Yeah, man,
Well, I
a
can-
girlfriend.
Hold on for a minute,
A
Jen.
girlfriend, yes.
You've been the girlfriend to somebody who's had children,
Yes.
and you can't tell me that maybe you can. Has there ever been any animosity that you felt, even underlying animosity between not you per se, but that other person,
Well,
and they always doing something stupid to jug at you. And I'm gonna use jug because everybody know what jug is. You know what a jug is.
She might hug him
Well-
and say, "You have a good day," but
And look at you.
But for some reason, women pick up on the. I know she trying to do this, doing that. Men, we don't pay attention to that. We clueless with that.
But that's cool. But
Okay.
Diva, what you got?
I'm going to answer the question.
Go ahead, then.
In the situation I was in, which is kind of rare, the mother was absent. He had custody of the
Oh,
child.
well, yeah, okay.
So we really didn't deal with her that often. It was very rare.
Oh, well, you
that
got
she
it
was
good there.
There, yeah,
Absentee parents is great.
Well, like
yeah.
my situation, like for me, in my situation, I was married. I raised 2 beautiful kids that weren't mine, but you feed them long enough, they become yours.
Right.
They all look like you. All right, the whole 9 yards. As I, as a person going through my divorce, I was still friends with my ex-wife.
Okay.
And the conversations that we would have, if you came in on the end of it, you might be mad. You might get upset because you didn't hear the full story. So you're going to go left on me, and now I'm going to have an attitude because I'm not going to tell you because you've already went left on me. So my thing is that trust the man who you with, or trust the woman that you with to be the person the reason that he got with you. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to protect my kids.
Right.
So
Okay.
when a man gets mad, when a woman gets mad about another baby mom, man ain't trying to hear it. We really not, because that's an argument that should never take place in our house.
Okay, so you're trying to avoid an argument by keeping some of those
I still got to deal with her, and I'm going to
Okay.
keep her on a peace moment too. I can understand my wife or girlfriend or whatever feelings, but those at the moment, she need to get out her feelings, because I still got to deal with my kids, and I have to deal with the other person who bared those kids with me, and that's going to be for the rest of my life. I don't care about your feelings of that, because you're forgetting who the person that I am as that man, regardless of what you hear, because I always love my baby mom. Got much love for her. I love the one I laid down with her. But am I in love with her? No. I'm with the spouse that I'm with, the girlfriend, or whatever you want to call it. That's the woman that I'm with. And I think people forget that, and they actually just jump into their feelings just like that. So therefore, the man can't win or lose it, because he's trying to keep you happy, but he's trying to keep his kids and baby mama happy. I'm good.
Right. Okay. I see your point of view now. Marcus, you have anything to chime in on it? Okay. Well, I'm going to conclude the Diva Diaries. Okay. I can
Diva, you sure you can't give us one more?
I can give you one more.
Give me one more, man. Because, I mean, you know what? You got everybody out there in Facebook land and everybody out here on Legacy Internet Radio looking at us.
Yeah, I come prepared with extra questions. So I got you covered.
2893. You got us covered?
I got
Because you
you
about to get
covered.
some fight. You about to break us some happy homes tonight. Because there's some people thinking.
Yeah, they thinking about
They
some
thinking
stuff.
now, did you really go see her? Did you marry me after you was with her?
Yeah, they're going to be questioning some things. All right, so I have another one. I don't know if you guys tuned in to the Rules show. You guys know what I'm talking about, the relationship show with, I believe her name is Tracy. She's on their live and radio show here. Marcus, help me out here. The young lady that is with Steven.
Yeah, Raw Silk.
Yeah, she's co-host on the Rules show.
Yes.
And the Rules TV show is basically what we're doing right now. Is based on relationships and stuff like that. Okay, so what they were talking about is how does a woman protect the cookie? Okay, and we all know what the cookie is. All right. So the consensus of the men in the room, of course, was like, men are going to want sex regardless. You know, if it's offered, they're going to want it.
No, they don't.
Most of the time. But this is my question. Follow-up question. And, I'm going to go there with you, Nick. I'm going to go there with you. And then
Okay.
I'll go to the follow-up question.
Okay.
So what do you think? What you got an opinion about men and what
Men
they,
always want the cookie?
for the most part?
I don't agree with that.
Okay. Why is that?
Because of the fact that there's some men that can't perform, so they don't always want the cookie. They may want.
God damn.
Ooh,
Did I just hear ooh? Well, they can't perform.
So in that case, they may not want.
In that case, they can't want it, or they don't want it because they can't perform. Two,
Okay.
I still feel that a man has to have a level of attractiveness to the person that he's dealing with. If he doesn't see her on that level, if all he sees her as is a little sister, a big sister, or the best friend without fringe benefits, then he ain't getting the cookie from that either.
Right.
But then you have the relationships where men do want and will sleep with the best friend at any opportunity.
Right.
You know. So I think it
depends on
the guy.
Okay.
no.
Nope.
Okay. Gentlemen, what do you have to say about that?
If your thing don't work, you can't get it.
We're going to give some love to our brother Mark. Our brother Mark is checking us out.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
He's checking
Thanks
us
for
out.
tuning in.
Yes, sir.
The
I know you can't see me, Mark, but hi.
We can hear you. And
Shut up,
that
Joe.
stuff you just said was some frackanacka bullshit.
Okay, so tell me where I was wrong. And if a man can't perform, how is he gonna get
I don't know
it?
All right,
nothing
let's stop for a second, because you say a man can't perform, doesn't want to perform, or is unable to perform because of whatever reasons.
Or is it
Right.
because you're boring?
I mean,
No,
woo.
I'm saying medically. It may be a medical.
So how you going? I mean, medical. If a man cannot perform medically, then you go get you a pill and you keep it moving. You take a popsicle
Pill-
stick
a pill doesn't
and prop it
always
up.
work.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know because I'm good. But anyway, if I need a pill, I will go get that mother scudder. I ain't ashamed. Yeah, I said
I'll
mother
take 'em
scudder.
like M&M's.
I will pop them Skittles. Skittles.
It.
And keep it moving.
But-
I mean, all men might not want it all the time,
But they want it.
but they want it. I mean, you know what? You might be, as Gene said, you're boring.
I'm not sure that we're even addressing the original question.
We're not.
Did we not?
Well,
And so, Diva,
I
ask the
haven't
question.
even gotten to
Yeah, I
the
don't-
original
I
question
don't-
because I'm
yeah.
talking about what they were talking about
Yeah.
on the show.
Yeah, I don't think we're addressing the
We
question.
didn't.
My main question, my follow-up question is, how do women win in this situation if most men want the cookie?
Give it.
Yeah. women
Okay,
Just do what
but
you
how do they win if they want more than that?
You mean how do they? Okay, when you say the cookie, I must go here because you're gonna say how do you protect your heart?
I mean,
Because-
let's
the
not
read into
we're
it.
gonna answer this question and we're gonna be genuine, not disingenuous. We know what the hell she's saying.
Right.
So let's not play games.
But you said how did women protect?
You said they're gonna protect
No,
the
no,
cookie.
no. We're not gonna play games with the question.
I'm not
how,
playing games.
How does she keep you from trying to get some ass? Okay.
Say
goodness,
no.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, okay,
But it is-
I'm trying
you
to
know
say
what?
cookie.
but that's what he needed.
But that's what I
That's
need.
what he needed.
Because
How
you
you
playing
feel?
Because
games.
you playing games.
No,
Because
I'm
you
not.
know what she said.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I did not.
Okay,
He did, he
because
do.
I mean, honestly, we're running out of time. We're getting late, so we're not gonna play
Okay.
games.
Yeah,
you know
let's not play.
exactly
Exactly
what
what
she
You know
said.
what I mean by cookie.
You said it.
So let's answer the question.
Then don't have a
the
man.
only way that she protects the cookie is to sit there and say no.
No.
I mean, if you say no, it's a done deal.
Thank you.
Okay,
You
so
hope it's a
she.
done deal.
Now we're
No.
answering the question.
Okay.
A man
No, it's
says
no.
it's a done deal.
She's saying no to what point?
See,
No,
now we
it's
playing
no.
games.
Now you playing game. If you
Now
say
it's
no,
games.
I'm not
No,
going to
it's no.
jail. I'm not.
Forever?
Time.
For,
One,
to
one,
what
hey, look,
time?
one
You said
at a
no.
time.
You said no. So you know what? At that moment of no, we done. I ain't going to prison for you.
And it's on to the next one.
When I know Susan down the street gonna say yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So if she does not give up the cookie, you are automatically out. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm out.
Well, maybe
Even
not
if
automatically.
you're okay, you're not interested in the woman. Like,
If we've been at it for a minute, see you pouring.
Where are we in the game, though?
Where are we at? If it's the first time and you know, I got you respect. But every time we turn around month after month after month after month and you still on that no, goodbye.
okay. So let's flip it back around to the question, the original question. How does the woman win in this situation? If she's interested in you, she wants a relationship with you, how does she win in this situation?
Make sure that the man respects her as who she is.
Right.
And that's real
Okay,
talk. That's
that-
genuine.
That's because
That's
a
the
man that
answer I was
wants
looking for.
you
Okay.
and wants to be with you will wait for you.
Agreed. I think
If,
we all
if
agree.
there's something that is prohibiting you from having sex with him, or you guys having any type of intimate relationship, then hey, if he really wants you and loves you and wants
Don't
to,
use that word.
Don't the L
Y'all-
ain't got-
y'all
don't
in
use
love
that
now?
word.
well,
Don't use that word.
well, I won't use L. Okay, I won't use the L
You
word.
use
If
like.
if he really wants you, he'll wait.
But you explained it to him why you're not giving the cookie. You just not like straight out no, right? Because a
No,
man
the
wanna-
conversation has to be had.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Because a man want to know, like, whoa, what's up? What's the deal? And if you're like, you know what, I want to take this moment to really get to know you. I'm not saying no as in forever. You got to explain yourself. Because I'm sorry, but I ain't seen a man, a real man, walking this earth that's gonna stick with you, and he trying to discover everything about you. Because not gonna happen.
What you think, Marcus J?
Yeah, please give me some input.
Yeah, I think that we're often exerting way too much testosterone. And I think that there are plenty of men who value a woman beyond just getting a cookie, who will wait. There are plenty of them out there.
Yep.
Just ask Megan Good. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And so I think that we do ourselves a disservice when we solely think with little guy. Having said that, I think that everyone, males and females, should be well aware of what you're dealing with. Ladies, he gonna want some ass.
That's natural.
Fellas, it's natural, and I'm saying it in a crass way, because we ain't got time to play.
Slow and pale.
Yeah, for the slow.
I
We ain't got
appreciate
time to play. Ladies, he gonna want some ass.
Right.
Fellas, she wants to know that you care about her and respect her before she give you some ass. And so it's not a game, and you shouldn't act like it's a game. If you really, really rock with her, then you need to make sure that she knows that you really, really rock with her.
Yep.
If
I
you
agree
don't,
with that.
if you don't
right.
rock with her and all you want is some ass, then quit playing
And go on to the
and
next
tell her,
Her that
look,
that have the conversation.
look, I just want some ass. If you're not the one, and I'm gonna go back to what Gene said a minute ago when you said whatever cheese down the street. If that's how you roll as a man, then let old girl know that. Like, don't be playing with it and saying, you know, I want to rock with you, and then you don't want to rock with her.
But LB,
But that-
you
but
said-
that-
hold on for a minute, Gene. LB, you make that point, and that's a good point. I don't discount that, but everybody plays games to a certain point.
But you in control of the game you play.
Yeah, right, I am. And if I sit there and if I'm sitting out here and I'm the person that's going to say, okay, well, hey, look, that's why once upon a time I put all my cards on the table, and I told people up front, either you gonna, hey, this is what it is, point A, B, and C. And where we get tore up is people say that we're good with A, B, and C, and then they do the flip mode on when and they don't hold up to that.
As men, we're responsible for us, though. We can't be responsible for them. We can be only responsible for us. And so I don't know that it's fair for us to say what you just said when we're talking about their position.
Or
Their
protecting
position.
the cookie.
Because see, if we're gonna be real primitive in this discussion, then we're gonna keep it real and say that men in this sense are predatory.
We are.
All men are.
Not all.
No.
But not all.
Not all.
Not all.
Well,
But-
the ones
but-
I know.
Not all. But I'm just saying, for the purpose of the discussion, Diva, am I on the right track?
Right.
In this sense, the man is predatory, and the woman is trying to protect, because we know at some point she giving that cookie up.
Right. If she really
If she
likes
really
him.
if she really likes him, she giving that cookie up, and he got to press. All this is like it's like a combination lock. You got to turn a little bit to the left,
So
turn
you
a
gotta
little
do
bit
that
to the
right.
right,
You gotta do that
turn a little bit
dance.
to the left, turn a little bit to the right before it unlocks. Once it unlocks, you get the cookie. But if you don't know how many times you're supposed to turn to the left, how many times you're supposed to turn
be
to
here
the
all
right,
day.
then maybe it's not for you to get it.
Okay, question for you. Since you stated that like that, when is enough?
Enough.
Enough, because as everything is like the man always got away. What if the roles are reversed and the man is not trying to sleep with you, get your cookie because he's protecting himself because he knows that he really has deep feelings
But
for
there's
you.
no difference.
But a woman,
but there's no difference. It's the same thought process. The only difference is the person is different. To utilize the question that you asked, erase gender. Erase the gender. Just erase it.
I like
You just gonna say people?
I like that.
All the way around?
We're
Say
just
people.
We're just people in general. As a woman, I gotta as you as a woman, I gotta ask this question. I gotta get that right. If a man did that to you, how would you handle that?
If he said,
He's not trying to give you your
not trying to
give you your yo-yo at that moment.
at that moment.
At that moment when you trying.
But it would be an issue where had we been intimate before?
Yeah,
No,
I was gonna say that.
I mean, but you never been intimate with the man,
I was gonna say
and you say y'all been together. Well, give time. We'll say 90 days. You've been with this man 90 days,
All right, Steve Harvey.
loving you, making you be everything you wanted to be. But you got tonight is the night. I'm good. Girl, I got this. And he tell you no.
Let me get let me
We got a hit?
Let me get some Facebook Live in here. My brother Mike is saying, Mike back in Jersey. Mike is saying, That's all he said.
So, Mike, are you with us?
Mike, if you still,
just thinking
if you
or
still, not Big Mike. Big Mike is listening, but that wasn't Big Mike
That
that
wasn't
made
Big
that. My brother Matt is still listening. Matt says, don't hold it hostage. Just let things play out. Be honest and upfront about what you want. That's all. That's kind of what I said.
Yeah, discussions need to be had.
But does it make the man wrong? Or are you gonna look at him?
But I
different?
think I think that even though the question was asked, the lady protect the cookie. I think that to really honestly truly answer this question, you have to remove the gender.
But you can't, though, L.
You can.
You have to. I think you have to because
How can you?
I think you have to because I think that as men, we are so arrogant in our thought process with regards to how we're predatory that we forget that they just as freaking horny as we are.
Hey, you spent 9 months in it, but you spent a lifetime to try to get back in it.
Hold on for a minute. Hold
man.
on.
I mean, that's
I'm gonna
nice
be
and
serious for a
that's
second.
nice and cliche, but
I got that. I'm gonna be serious on your point for a second because you got to go back and break it down to what you said. I mean, I understand as far as the predatory is, as far as you thinking that men are arrogant. I have to sit here and say that I disagree because I think that men are built a specific way.
yes, absolutely.
And I believe that women are built a specific way.
Absolutely,
Now,
again.
we do have, to quote a movie, divergence, who are alpha females and beta males who take over situations and do what they do. Now, if you want to take gender out at period, okay, well, let's just say it like this. If you want it, and don't play no games. Either you're going to give it to me or not, but you got to make sure you sit there and say it up front. And as crash as
The era is
You
what's
think-
going to make you, man.
the who?
You got to think about the time and the era. Are you going to be like 1952 or are you going to be 2017?
dude, this is 2017. I can't go back to 52.
But
I
I'm
won't hear.
saying that's how it depends on the type of woman that you're dealing with and the age of the woman that you're dealing with.
big-
So that all
Hold on for a
plays
minute.
in.
Hold on. What you got?
Big Mike wildin'. Big Mike said 90 days. No way, not these
Man.
days. It's
All
paramount
right, my
importance to taste test the cookie.
Well,
Taste
because
test.
you sit there and said Megan good.
Look at you giggling and stuff. What the hell is that?
You
You
started
like
this.
that shit?
Okay, a taste test.
Yeah.
So
If a
what's
man-
a
if a
taste
man-
test
But you
of the
do,
cookie?
but you know what? He did. How do we know that he meant it? How you took it? Because you just saw that giggle.
And why she
said-
look at me?
We got to check the
Why she look
package.
at me when she said?
So are you against the man checking the package?
In the 90 days?
Hey, look.
Look,
Period.
Have
we
you
just
ever?
on layaway. We
Hey, look.
understand.
Have you ever bought a car before you drove that joint down the street?
I
Yes.
can do it. And
You
it's
ain't,
out of gas.
you ain't gonna just get that dude no money and drive and
But
walk
you know
away.
what? A test driving a car is way different than test driving some a Johnson.
Well, how would you test drive a Johnson?
Johnson.
She went
I
back to the
think-
50s.
How do you test drive a Johnson?
You get on it. That's what you do.
Come on, help me out. You know what? I'm slow,
But
Doug.
every Johnson you can't get on, so you know.
Well,
But that's not the question. How do you test drive a Johnson?
Well, you know the answer to that
Mike
one.
has
We don't have to play that. You already know the answer to that. Big Mike continues. There are compatibility issues that revolve around physical intimacy. I think we're getting, and I agree with. I do.
Yeah,
agree
I
with
gotta
that.
agree with him on that.
And it's very, very unfortunate if you end up, like in a situation where you got incompatibility issues and there's no way out of that.
Right.
That's.
But that's a totally different thing. If you
It is a totally different
and you
thing.
want it and you can't.
It's definitely it's definitely a totally different thing. But I think to get back to the original question, because I think again this is one of those questions that we can have fun with and we can diverge and go in different directions. But I don't want to get too far from the
Right.
original
But we
question.
focus on
what's
the
the
women. You know
percentage?
that, right?
The
So what do
original,
you
hold
think?
on.
Wait,
The original
wait.
question is, how does the woman protect the cookie?
How do-
I
And
want
when in
to
this
get
situation.
back to.
How
That.
would you protect it and feel
And
it?
I think we should
That's
ask.
a fair question.
I think we should
Diva.
ask the ladies.
Ladies, how do you
I'm
protect your
asking
cookies?
you as
No.
the
You got-
You threw it
got
out there.
You got a cookie.
So
Yeah,
How
I
would
do
you
cookies.
protect
now
it?
I'm the man.
Because
Look, we gonna handle this.
Because one
I'm the man.
thing that we do a lot of is when we have the Diva Diaries and you'll ask the question.
Yeah, she sit back, no.
And
Right,
you sit
right.
back and
That's
wait.
what the
and
host does.
Yeah, well,
but that's why-
that ain't
no.
what this host does. Hold on, that ain't what this host does.
Okay.
So we got
So-
two ladies, right, Marcus?
And so we got two ladies. So
You.
I'm gonna get these comments. I got you,
feel
Gene.
picked
I
on.
got you, Gene.
We gonna chill.
I got.
Need a drink.
No, I don't need a drink.
Yeah, you need to drink.
Hold on, folks. Hold on. Let me get this comment in, and then the fellas, we're going to be quiet, and the ladies are going to answer the original question. Matt says, true enough, I don't care how well you get on. If the sex is trash, there are going to be problems. That's about as real talk as it gets. Because Matt, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, we don't agree on a lot these days, but we agree on that. And the truth of the matter is, you can have an outstanding relationship, but if the sex is trash, you mad at her if it's cold outside. You mad at her if you got a pebble in your shoe. You mad at her if you blink too hard and your eye twitches. Everything that happens to you is gonna be her fault if she giving you some trash ass sex. And that ain't got nothing to do with gender. You can flip that and say you mad at him if you ladies, if he not giving you the D the way you want it. So that's just some real stuff. If the sex is whack, then everything they do will piss you off. That's just real talk. And so anyway, back to the ladies, fellas, we cutting our own mics off. I want to know how y'all protecting the cookie, because that's the question.
Okay, well, I guess my answer would be that we have to have that conversation. We have to be on the same page. It's not. We have to talk. We have to have that conversation, and we have to be on the same page for what we're looking for and what we want. Okay, so that's how I would protect myself, is by having that conversation, making sure that we're on the same page, and making sure, like you said earlier, he respects me. And when I'm ready to do it, I'm gonna do it.
Nick, what you think? How you protecting your cookie?
Oh, well, we definitely going to have a conversation. Definitely having a conversation.
We feel bullied. Too much testosterone in the room.
Because for me, I have a sexual drive. I'm in overdrive all the time. So I got to know that you're compatible with my sex drive. If you're not, you ain't getting it. So we're having a conversation about what we're doing, how we're doing it, and the lead up. It's going to be a whole lot of foreplay within that 90 days or 9 months, 6 months, whatever it's going to take for us to actually do the do. Oh, it's going to be a whole lot of phone sex. It's going to be a whole lot. No.
So translation, you a horny chick.
Yes.
Okay. Because, I mean, as you can tell by, and I normally, I speak a little freer when we do the Diva Diaries than I would normally. Like, because we run out of time. I ain't got time for, innuendos and all that type shit. I want to do this. No, you horny.
I'm horny.
Okay, cool.
And
There we
Diva's
go.
not.
And Diva,
Who said that?
And Diva,
Who said that?
Diva could speak for herself.
Yeah.
See, when we having this conversation, that
You all the way wrong.
person on the
Okay?
receiving end is going to know
All the
how
way wrong.
horny I am. And if you can't measure up, don't apply.
So you got to be as horny as you to rock with you.
Amen.
Okay, Diva.
Okay, I have
you
a
can't tell
question.
me no.
No, I have a question. Answer the
How did you
question.
protect the cookie?
I already answered the question
By
earlier.
conversation.
Diva.
I'm not just sleeping with somebody that's not compatible with me.
Diva.
I had a question for Nick because I already answered the other
What's
question.
going on, Diva?
My question is, going back to what Big Bro Joe said about the heart, you know, he was saying that in jest, but it is important. Okay, let's say you get down, you gave the cookie. How do you protect yourself from getting hurt, you know, ahead of time before you gave up that cookie?
Right. And I understand where you're going with that because of the fact that, yes, you're going to be dealing with someone that has your best interest. That's not only loving you for you, loving your heart, loving your soul. And he's speaking life into your spirit. It's different when you just kicking it with somebody.
Right.
This is the person, audience, that we're speaking on that actually you plan to have a life with. You plan
Okay.
to spend some time
So
with.
you are holding the cookie until you meet the person you plan to have your life with.
Right.
Okay. Okay. That's all I was wondering there. Okay.
If somebody you're
All right.
kicking with, you don't put your heart in it.
Right.
Can I ask a question on that one though, Marcus J?
No,
and
your
Diva
mic cut
Diaries?
off. Your mic cut off.
My mic ain't cut off. I'm loud enough to get on
Mine
everybody.
ain't. We pretended.
I purposely asked the fellas, and I'm waving at them if you can see us on Facebook Live.
shut down?
I'm telling them chill because I really, really, really wanted to hear what the ladies had to say on this stuff. Matt's still listening. He said, Eddie Murphy, she makes you wait for it, tease you with it, then she gives it to you. Best crack I have ate.
It could be the driest cracker ever, but it'd be so delicious.
Yes, sir.
Like a saltine.
Hey, look, Matt, that is the best comment of the night. Our brother Mike, not Big Mike, Mike in Jersey. Mike says, ladies cannot protect the cookie if the guy is not mentally into you, even though sex may be the bomb. He still won't keep you long term until you get really into each other. It's a carpet shoot. I guess
But he got a
I
point.
understand where he's coming from.
I do understand it. I just don't agree.
I don't know if I agree or disagree. I understand where he's coming from, but we're running out of time. So Diva, I want you to go ahead and kind of either give a comment or lead us towards a close.
Okay, so I guess if I had to sum all of this up, you're basically saying that for the lady to protect her cookie and her heart, she need to wait until he's like into her, you know what I'm saying, showing that he respects her, he's into her. I thought I had it. I really thought I had it.
We need to have open and honest, continuous conversation. That's not just a one-time conversation that you have, Diva. That's a conversation that we need to have on a regular.
Ongoing. Yes.
I agree with that because the man has to understand where y'all at on that level. Because a lot of men, we don't understand what level y'all on because y'all constantly change on us. Not throwing a diss out,
Right.
but your mood swings confuse us a lot.
And women too have to understand a man speaks his purpose. A man will tell you if he's into you. If he's into you, he's going to tell you. If he's not into you, he's going to tell you. And if he says, hey, we just kicking it,
That means
that's
we're
all I
just
see,
kicking
that's
it.
all I want to do is kick it with you, don't put your heart in that because you can't, women, we can't change their mind. If he says to you, all I'm doing with you is kicking it and we just having fun, that's it.
So true. Because
Okay.
the biggest mistake a woman will ever make is that she says, I can change him.
Right. But if a man comes to you and say, hey, you know what, I think you're the one,
Then that could mean something big.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you give up the cookie and the heart, right? All right, see, I got
But
it.
you
I
ease
got
into
it.
it.
I got it. But you ease into
into
it.
it.
All right, thank you guys for being part of the Diva Diaries this evening.
Yeah, appreciate you
And, we're going to proceed from here.
We're going to take a quick break, folks. Listen, you heard what we said on the Diva Diaries. You know the number, 804-402-2893. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back with our rants and closings for the evening. Get your mind right. Big Bro Joe, holla at us in a few. Holla at us in a few. I mean,
What's up?
holler at us.
This is your man K-Dub, and when I'm down on 285 down in Atlanta, GA, maybe on I-64 in Newport News, Virginia, or maybe I'm in Jersey City catching that light rail headed downtown to go into NYC, I'm always plugged in to Legacy Internet Radio, listening to Ain't No Half Stepping with my man Marcus J. Check it out, y'all. Peace.